Shift. Okay, we got it. Hello everybody, we are on. The camera was showing in the wrong direction, but now it works. Hello. Yes, I have the same phrase in my head for this session as well. You cannot calm the storm, but you can calm your mind to be ready for the storm. Okay, today we do a hip opening session and breathing. This is two reasons. Hip is very important to work with this, with the thighs and with the hip. We have a lot of things stored in our muscles. This is not a spiritual or yogic thing. This is pure physicist and neuroscience knowledge and testified. We have everything that happens to us is somehow a bit stored, not always as a trauma, but let's say as a habit. Some stories bring more kind of like a fixed situation here in the hips. Some have it more in the shoulders, upper back, lower back. We store things and we manifest this. This is very normal. This is not good, not bad, but we can work with this. So let's see it as a kind of a working focus to find out what is kind of like, what needs a bit massage, or what needs to be relaxed from time to time, or flexed from time to time. Or let's say, let's get in contact with our entire body, everybody for itself. So you find your body, and I just give some ideas what helped me on the way to find things in my body, and I'm still investigating what things in my body come from. Yes, okay, the first thing is we sit. So sitting on the ground could be helpful, especially for the hip thing. So I'm always sitting on a block. I could sit on the floor, but when I sit on the floor, I have a lot of issues to straighten my back. So when I'm sitting on the floor, I'm easily collapsing with my back. So to keep me right, it takes a lot of issue for me. So I can do that, but my knees are getting up. So I have a lot of issue already to keep my back up. So for me, it's very good for my special body condition to sit on something. It can be a block. I like to sit on a block. It can be 2 blocks. You sit on it, and after a while you see maybe your knees drop more and more. What also happens is that your hip is coming to the front. So that means you give your belly some space and your back is straight then. Back is straight. Instead of that, this happens, right? Or if you want it even higher, you can have 2 blocks or have books. I sometimes use big books. Put kind of like some books over each other until you find a perfect seat. It can be a towel if you don't have blocks, and then you roll it, right? And then you can sit on it. Or you even have a blanket. Kind of like you can fold it, put the other one on top. So what I wanted to say, you can use your material you have. In the park, I usually have pullovers, or I'm sometimes sitting on my shoes, or on my groceries, yeah, to lift the body, to give my belly a bit space to breathe. So find your way to sit, however high it is. Try to give your knees the chance to sink as low as possible, so it can be like this as well, right? Give it a try. I hope you have some water with you and maybe a towel to clean your nose. And we start with the first exercise. It's butterfly. Butterfly is, let's first let the socks fly. Oops. So you sit down, grab your feet and see that you find a distance for your body, that you're not leaning too much forward. Try to get your feet as close as possible to your body. That means your soles of the feet are hitting each other, and try to get your feet as close as possible to you, in the direction of your body. I'm sitting a bit too much high, so I'm removing the block. But you do what you like. Then you grab your feet and bring your feet a bit closer to your body, as close as possible. So you see your heels maybe almost hitting your body. The soles are very close together. Then you hold your feet from below and stretch your back a bit. Maybe you see it on the switch. So when you hold your feet, stretch your back, stretch it out. Bring your chest to the front. Yeah, chest to the front, shoulders back and down, and then get rid of this head. Tuck your chin. Yeah. So now you have a very straight back. So again, try to stretch your back and push out your belly and your chest. Bring back your shoulders and push your shoulders down behind you. And tuck your chin. Push your head slightly back. Now you feel you've got a very straight spine, right? And then slowly start to move your knees up and down. And if you want, let the butterfly fly a bit higher. You can even more fly. So more movement with the legs. And hold yourself always on the feet and try to keep your back stretched and breathe while you do that. Think of a butterfly who's just like passing by, enjoying wind and sun. And relax. Bring the feet a bit away from you. Remember, you can cross it if you like. Doesn't matter how high your knees are, right? Then put your hands beside your hip, right and left, and stretch again your back. Stretch it like holding. So press out your chest and bring your shoulders back and down and turn your elbows back. You see that, right? Turn the elbows from that to that direction. And see what happens. You have the elbows here, shoulders are in front, and you have a bowed back. And then you turn the elbows back. So the eye of the elbow looks in my direction, right? This is a movement. Okay. Doesn't matter how high your knees are. Hold it a moment. Stretch a bit more out. Inhale and exhale. And relax and let your body drop to the front. Again, inhale, stretch your body, bring your shoulders back, your chest out, turn the elbows back, eye of the elbow to my direction, inhale, and when you exhale, let everything drop to the front. Make a very round back then. Again, inhale, stretch your body, shoulders back and down, eyes of the elbow my direction, inhale deeply, and exhale, let it drop. And relax. You can stand up your knees, just shake your legs a bit, and give yourself a tiny sitting support if you want. I go back on my block. And let's say this is my perfect posture to sit like this. You can keep it here if you like. So the most important thing is that you can keep your back upright without too much effort. So the game is always between easy and relaxed and effort, wherever it is for you. So if you have your knees here and can keep your back still up, fine. If your knees are here, your back is up, is fine. So always think of when you push your hip, yeah, from this round lower back situation, my hip is looking in my direction. So I want to give the hip the chance to look behind me. So I hold my hip here, stretch my back and push my body a bit to the front. And what it brings is my hip is kind of like folding to the front. What it makes is takes away my round back and gives me kind of like space here to breathe. Yeah? It's easier when your knees are below your hip, but it can happen here as well. So sit as high as you like. Find a comfortable seat that you can keep for, let's say, 3 minutes. It's not longer. 3 minutes. So hold yourself, grab your knees, stretch your body. Now we kind of like start with a breathing exercise that keeps you kind of, it brings you kind of like some energy. This is a bit kind of like heart massaging and lungs empowering, because we are very quickly breathing in and out. So that means we get kind of like a lot of oxygen, and sometimes it feels a bit dizzy. Stop when you're too dizzy, but you're gonna feel this energizing, this is activating exercise. So be prepared. Stretch your back, lift your arms to the side, and now bring all your fingers onto the palm of your hands. Straight fingers on the palm of your hands and the thumb over your index finger. Yeah? First you just like bend all your fingers straight on your palms, and then you put your thumbs over your index fingers just to hold it, and then stretch the thumb. So the thumb is lying stretched on your bent index finger. Bring your arms on 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Keep your back straight. And now try to point with the thumbs even deeper to the direction, that you feel a stretch on the top of your wrists. Thumbs are showing to 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Back is straight, shoulders are not here, shoulders are down, just the arms are stretched. And then you start to in and exhale very quickly into your belly. If you have a blocked nose, use your mouth. If you can do it through your nose, do your nose. And let's say we do 20 to 50 pushes. Very quick, in and exhaling. Stop when you're too dizzy. Go on when you feel fine. Okay, let's just start. Inhaling, exhaling on the same speed. As if you kind of like have a vibration in your belly that goes up and down. Can you still go on? Do that like imagine it's a GABA techno sound speed when you can. And when you're ready, drop your arms. And exhale deeply. And inhale deeply. And again, exhale deeply and make a sound if you want. Like, And inhale completely again. You feel that kind of like it's an activating posture. So after this, we do a short Shavasana. Let's get rid of blocks, whatever you have. And lie down on your back with the legs standing upright. So kind of like let your body fall on the ground, but keep your legs up. And let the knee kind of like drop together. Knees are dropping together and feet are kind of like, I would say, over mat distance. Yeah? And then you can kind of on the brim of your mat, and then you can let the knees hit each other in the middle. And relax a moment. Exhale and inhale. And see a room from the floor when you see the ceiling. And feel the blood pressure in your head maybe or on your legs. And enjoy breathing. When you're ready with relaxation, stretch the arms to the side. And however you like, palms up or palms down. Knees are still standing in the same position, but no longer glued together. Knees are standing up, and then let your knees fall to the right side. And then knees back to the center, and let them fall to the left side. And inhale, knees up, showing to the ceiling. Exhale, right side falling. Inhale, center, left side falling. And really let them fall. When you inhale, knees are up. And when you exhale, let the knees fall, as if they were kind of like not belong to your body. So no hindrance. Just let the knees fall to the side when you exhale. Inhale, center. And exhale, right side. Inhale, center, and exhale, left side. And go on in your own speed. Try to find your breathing and moving moment to synchronize. Synchronize your body movements and your breathing. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, knees fall to one side. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, knees fall. And go on with more on your own speed. And close your eyes when you feel well. See if it works as well. And when you're back in the center, stay in the center. Now bring up the right leg, stretch it to the ceiling. Bring the toes flexing in your direction, not here. Bring the toes in your direction. Heel is showing to the ceiling. And imagine as if you push the right hip in the ground, but the heel to the ceiling. Yeah? So that means kind of like try to stretch your leg behind your leg as much as possible. And feel the front of your shin when the toes are looking in your direction. Just hold it a moment. Hold it. And when you feel well, lift your body, grab your thigh from behind and fold your fingers. Fold your fingers behind your thigh or behind your knee, but better is behind your thigh. Hold it. And if you have the long arms, as I have, or good flexibility, you can put back your shoulders and your head on the mat. But see that your neck is not too much bent. Yeah? You should not look back. You should look to the ceiling with a straight neck. Flexing toes, pushing heel up, pushing hip down, holding it. Yeah? Hold it very, very hard and try to put back your body on the ground. If you are still bored of this posture, you can also stretch the other leg, the left leg on the ground. Still hold it. Inhale and exhale. See if you feel some space between the thighs or between the leg and your body. And with the next exhalation, lift your body, hold yourself on the leg and grab a bit higher. Maybe here, behind your calves, right? So you can really hold yourself on the leg. So I cannot fall back. If you feel still fine, try to exhale and let your body more and more sink and take your upright leg with you. Always always let the toes look in your direction and the heel to the ceiling. And then try to let your body sink wherever you can go. Lift it, let it in the air or let it drop on the ground. And hold it a moment and feel the stretch here in the leg, right? Hold it. And then exhale, bend this right leg and pull the leg to your body and hold it very close to your body. And then inhale into the pressure point where your thigh meets your stomach or your belly. Inhale into this pressure point very deeply, right side. Deep inhale in this point. And exhale from the point. Again, hold your knee really deeply pulled to your belly. Inhale again into this point where it presses. And exhale. And do some more breathings in your own speed, in your own rhythm. Inhaling into the pressure point where you hold your knee. And exhaling out of the pressure point. And with the next inhalation, stretch your leg up again. And let it sink on the ground. And put both legs up again, knees showing to the ceiling, feet are standing on the ground. If you want, you can shake your legs a bit. The knees right and left. The other leg, we only have 2 legs, thank God. I stretch the left leg, toes showing my direction, heel is showing up, hip is pressing in the ground. So give your hands anywhere space on your thigh, wherever deep it is. Yeah. You can hold it here if you want. And with the next exhalation, try to bring your body back on the ground. Try to put your head back on the ground. Remember, put the shoulders on the ground as well and bring the shoulder blades behind your back. And try not to have a big bending in your neck. Don't look back, let's say. Yeah? Don't look back. You should look to the ceiling exactly where your eyes are. Take your toes, look in your direction, heels up, stretch your leg. Give it a big stretch here behind your leg. Yeah? This is already an exercise, I know. So hold your hands behind your thigh and maybe try to pull your legs slightly to your body, but not moving. Just like holding and where it stretches, where you feel a big stretch here, hold it. And if you feel fine, you can also stretch the other leg on the ground. That's a bit intensifying the posture, right? With the next exhalation, lift your body, grab a bit higher. Maybe you grab your calves or grab your knee. Some will even grab the toes. But that's not me. I think my posture is here on top of my calves. I hold it. And when I exhale, I slowly let my body sink back more and more. And I take the leg with me. And after a while, my body is sinking on the ground and I feel a very intense stretch behind my leg. Hold a moment. And with the next exhalation, bend this knee and pull the knee to your body very close. Try to pull the knee as deep into your belly as you can. And inhale as well in this pressed point where thigh and belly meeting. Inhale into this pressure point without letting loose the knee. And exhale from the point. Inhale again in this pressure point without moving the knee. And exhale. And last time, inhale deeply in this pressure point. And exhale. Let the knee loose, stretch your leg, and let the leg drop. And you can turn your legs from right to left, like noodling from right to left, right? And keep on the ground. I just have to drink some water. Or also help yourself with water whenever you like. Now we go deeper in the hip work. The hip work means we put up our legs again. Knees are showing to the ceiling. I stretch my right leg up. Heel is showing to the ceiling, toes showing in my direction, and I turn my leg to the side. So my toes are showing to the right side as well. Then I bend my knee
and put my foot on my left knee. Maybe you can see it better from here. Stretch leg, turning out, and putting the ankle, let's say, the ankle and the heel on my left knee. If you got this, take your left knee in your hands, yeah? One hand going through your legs and the other hand is going aside. Fold your fingers and hold the leg, hold the left leg. And while you hold the left leg, push the right leg away from you and pull the left leg in your direction. So you have the left leg in your hand, so you pull the left leg into your direction and the right leg away from you. You see, the right leg want to go in your direction. The right leg going to push away the right knee, and the left knee want to come close to your body, together with your foot. You feel already the stretch in your hip, right? The right hip is now opened. And if you can, hold yourself on your left knee and let your shoulders and your head sink back to the ground. And see that you don't bend your neck too much. Hold it. This is an intense posture. And inhale and exhale deeply into and out of the hip. Imagine your right hip could breathe. Hold it a moment. Hold it. And relax. And stretch the left leg up to the ceiling. Still with the right foot on your knee. Hold your leg again. And take everything into your direction. Leg and ankle. And push the right knee away from you. And pull the left leg in your direction together with the foot. And hold it a moment. Stretch the heel to the ceiling. Toes look in your direction. And bend your leg again. Put this foot on the ground, but keep the right foot on your knee together with the ankle of the knee. What happens now? The next one is I take my two arms, I don't only have two, through the triangle I see in front of me, right? I put my two arms through this triangle, lift my foot and bring my shin and calf very close to my face, and then I bend my arms around my shin and calf. Hold yourself on your shin and calf with your with your arms, and stretch the left leg away from you. So you hold yourself only on your shin and calf. Let's see, from the side it looks like this. I still have my foot on my knee. Bring the arms through my leg. Hold with the eyes of my arm, with my elbows, let's say, inner elbows, I hold on my calf and my shin, and then I let this leg hang on the ground, left leg stretched away, staying in the air, and then flex the right toes. Always flex the right toes. The toes of the leg you have on your arms, flex it. Toes looking to the shins. Very important. And if you want, you can close your hands, hold yourself on this lower leg, keep the left leg up, right leg in your hand, right toes flexed, right toes showing in to the direction of your shins. Put the hands together, and if you want, you can fulfill the posture when you put your thumbs through the eyebrows. But you don't have to. You can also hold it here. Yeah? Just show you some extensions of this posture. Don't forget your toes to flex. Hold it a moment. And relax, get rid of the posture. Knees falling, knees standing up, feet on the ground. And let your knees fall together again. And relax a moment. The other leg. Feet on the ground. Knees are showing up. Left leg stretches to the ceiling. Toes are looking your direction. Heel up, hip down. You turn out your left foot showing to the left direction as far you can. Then you bend your knee and put the left ankle on your right knee. Then you lift your right foot and grab your right knee. And what happens? Your left knee gonna come in your direction as well. So while you pull your right knee into your direction with your foot on, push away your left knee and flex your left toes. Your left toes are looking to your shin. The other side. Left ankle on right knee. I grab my right knee, pull my right knee into my direction and my left knee away from me. The toes looking to my shin. And if you hold yourself and have long arms or very much flexibility, try to let your back sink on the ground. And get rid of this bending neck. So try to have a straight neck that looks to the ceiling and try to put your shoulder blades behind your back. And hold a bit. Keep everything flexed and flexible. So push away your left knee. What's the next inhalation? Take away your hands, stretch your right leg, heel showing to the ceiling, hip pushing down. Bring your hands behind your thighs, hold it, and pull your leg closer to your body and your left leg away. Keep these toes flexed all the time and the other toes as well. The transformation from this comfortable pose to the pigeon pose, I get rid of my hand, bring my hands through my legs, my arms, hold myself on my shin and calf, as deep to my eye of the elbow as I can hold, but I can also hold it here, right? So try to get it as close as you can. Keep these toes flexed, bring your palms together and let the right leg sink, let it fly. Let your right leg fly above the ground, but get it away from you. And hold yourself on your shin and calf. Keep the left toes flexed. Put your palms together. And if you can, bring the thumbs between your eyebrows. And try to imagine you inhale and exhale. Through this point, you're going to feel intensely as I do. So inhale, exhale into the left hip and out of the left hip. Try to imagine that as a picture. And slowly relax. Put the feet on the ground. Keep the legs a bit up. And shake your knees right and left. Give it a good shake. Like this. Shake it, that you really feel your calves, your thighs shaking. And let's see what's next. Oh yes, oh, I love this posture. Okay, we're still lying on our backs. Knees are standing up. Now lift your feet and grab with your left hand your left knee and with your right hand your right knee. And just let the knees or let the legs fall in your hands. Imagine that your legs have no power and no muscles. And only your hands and your fingers. Your fingers grabbing your knee. Like something like an eagle grabbing a mouse, right? You really hold your knees with your hands, with your strong fingers. And the stronger your arms and your fingers are, the more you can get rid of the power of your legs. Just let your legs fall in the hands. And so your arms. Your arm's going to stretch And your legs fall to the side open. Yeah, your legs fall open. Your right leg falls to the right and your left leg falls to the left. And you feel a tiny massage at your sacrum when you roll from right to left. So have a mat under your sacrum, if you are bony as I am. Okay, again, so try to hold your knees with your fingers. Let your legs fall to the side. Then give it a bit shake if you like that. Shake it a bit right and left, but really hold your legs. And get rid of this, of the muscles, of the muscle system. It's holding your legs. Try to only hold your legs with your hands. Relax everything here because you have the power here. Try that as an idea. Yeah? Try to let the right knee fall to the right and the left knee falls to the left. And the more that you try to relax all the muscles here, convince them that they can trust your hands. Try to convince your thigh and your hip that your hand's gonna hold them. Try that. And after a while, you're gonna see that your legs are more and more relaxed and slightly more and more opening. And maybe one foot is already hitting the ground, right? And breathe in and out. Give yourself some time with this posture. It's not easy. Convincing muscles to relax, right? And with the next exhalation, slowly you close your legs and pull your knees very close to your body. When you inhale, open your legs again and bring them away from you. Close them, then you start exhalation. When you pull the knees to your body, exhalation is complete. When you inhale, open your legs. Let the legs fall away from you. And then close your legs. And when you exhale, pull your legs to your body. That means you make circles with your legs, like a rowing person. Make circles, big circles with your legs. Try to extend the horizon, how your legs are circling, while you very, very hard hold them, right? You hold your knees and you make circles. As if you're rowing on a boat, on a kayak rowing, right? And when I'm not wrong, we are rowing backwards, right? Everybody with a kayak might know that. I'm just like thinking we're rowing backwards. And when the knees next time close to your body, change direction. First, close knees away from you. Inhaling, opening. And start exhaling when you pull the knees to your body and then close your knees at your body. Inhale, knees away from you. Opening. Exhale, starting, knees close to your body and closing in front of your body. I think now we're rowing straight, no? Yes. And have your own rhythm. Inhalation, exhalation, and knee movements. Try to do some more and try always to extend the movement horizon, right? Where's the brim of my flexibility or of my movement horizon? And when you're ready, just relax. Get rid of your hands from your knees, put them on the ground. Bring the feet up and grab with your left hand the outside of your left foot and with your right hand the outside of your right foot. Then bring your arms inside your knees, so not outside. Bring your arms inside, knees outside. And then pull your feet in the direction, pull your feet down with your hands and your knees in the direction of your armpits. Imagine you want to pull your feet down and put your knees under your armpits, right? Pull it down and see that your hip is not lifting too much. So try to push your sacrum in the ground while you pull your knees to the ground. So kind of like make a straight back, right? See that your back is not bowed, that your spine should not be felt. You don't feel vertebrae in the ground because you really try to push your sacrum in the ground, your shoulder blades, and your knees as well. So pull them down, hold a bit. And give it a bit space, and then if you want, you can roll from side to side, right and left, and right and left. But be careful, sometimes you're rolling over the side, doesn't matter. Come back to the center and roll from right to left. And loose your hands from your feet. Take your knees. Give it a big hug. Knees are close to the body. And then roll a bit back and forth. And now you can feel your spine, right? And your vertebrae. Roll back and forth. Give it some fun as well. Rolling. It's good. Good massage. And then we're sitting. Keep seated upright. Sorry, I have to check my script. What was next? Oh yes, okay. So we're sitting, and if you can, imagine you bring the feet to the side, knees to the side. This is maybe a normal seat for you. You can always use a block if you want, and try to bring the left foot under your right knee and the right foot under your left knee. So try to bring some weight on these knees with your body. Maybe you see it here as well. So now my knees are uplifted and my back is kind of like slightly round. Bring your hands on your knees and stretch your back. And try the same thing with the hip, right? You bring the hip to the front. So round back, no. Try to stretch your back, push out your belly and your chest. So the hip is kind of like moving a bit. See my hands, so the hip is moving. And then lean with your arms on your knees, and with every exhalation, let your body more and more sink to the front, on your knees, with the weight of your body. And when you exhale, let everything go. And you're gonna feel all these hindrances here in your hip. It can be here, like Petra, maybe if we see each other. It's the same thing. If you feel a stretch here with your hip, perfect. There's nothing better than find one's own edge, yeah, on what I can work with. I will never be able to put all my knees on the ground because of my hip, anatomy or psychology. Let's see. So lean on your knees, and with every exhalation, let yourself more sink to the front, right? Always a bit more. Give it a chance that your hip can kind of like being massaged open to slight and slow movements together with the exhalation. Use that. Use the exhalation to just like to relax the muscle system in your body. Exhale and let yourself sink a bit. Inhale, stretching back. Exhale, sinking on your knees. And sinking a bit further. And if you are flexible, like Tim or other friends and Bernd, maybe if you see each other, you can put your arms on the ground over your
shins and calves. If you have this flexibility, put your lower arms on the ground. And I see some of my favorite yoga students and co-workers, they can put the entire chest on the calf and on the shin. I cannot do that. Doesn't matter. But if you can, let yourself sink and drop on the shins and on the calves, then you have the perfect flexibility in your hip. I'm still working on that. And always when you inhale, come a bit up, stretch your back, and when you exhale, make a sound, because it's an intense posture. You can just like say, Inhale again with stretching, exhale more down. Inhale with stretching, and exhale down. And stay here a while if you like that. And if you don't like that, come on with me. Tippy-toe with your hands back to your body. Lift your body and hold your knees and stretch your chest out and your shoulders back. As we started, you remember? Inhale, chest out, belly out, shoulders back and down, elbows close to the body, and tuck your chin. From the side it's like this. Exhale, round back, and then hold on your knees, stretch your back, push out your chest and your belly. Stretch it out, bring your shoulders back and down, elbows close to the body, and get away from that, tuck your chin, yeah, tuck your chin. Nobody's watching from the side except you. So, tuck your chin, you see? My entire spine is straight. It needs some effort. I feel that too. It's effort. But hold it a moment. Hold it. And with the next exhalation, relax and let your body sink on your knees. Just make a round back. Just let yourself sink and relax everything. Relax. And lift your body again. We are almost done. I have 3 more. Great exercises for you. Take your left foot. Bring your heel very close to your body. And let the left knee sink. So only one leg is very bent, very much bent. As close on your body as you can. And then you take the other foot. Grab around the foot, so your fingers on the sole of the foot, and try slowly to stretch away that leg. Try to stretch it away. That means whatever it is where you feel the stretch, it can be here, it can be here. Maybe after a while it can be here. Yeah? Maybe you can let your knee drop. What happens is what? Stretch your back. So don't have a round back, have a stretch back. If you can't have a stretch back, let your knee slightly bend so that you can keep your back stretched, right? Better the back stretch than the knee. Hold it, and if you can, maybe slowly let your right knee fall in the power of your hands and arms. Hold a moment. And relax. We change legs. The right foot comes close to my body. The left foot is in my hand, hands under my sole, and try to stretch away the leg. But first let it bend. Let it slightly bend. Stretch your back, and then maybe let your left knee stretch, falling into your hands wherever it is. If it's here your full stretch edge, leave it here, it's fine. But keep your back up. And maybe after a while you can also let it stretch. And then you feel kind of like a relaxation in the knee as well. And relax. I take again my left foot, put it close to my body. And bring it back from my body. Just like leave this kind of like that way. Take your right hand with the index finger and the other finger, I always forget the name. So bring the 2 fingers around your big toe, and the other two fingers, index finger and the other finger, that name I usually forget, hold the other toe with that. And now bring back your right knee behind you and stretch the left leg to the front. Right knee behind you, left leg to the front. Okay? Try that. Hold yourself. Oh, bow and arrow. Right knee back, left knee stretched. And hold yourself very tight on your big toes, right? Index finger, second finger, one knee behind, the other leg is stretched. And if you can keep yourself in the air, try to change the legs. Left knee bends, left knee looking back, right leg stretched, back stretched. Change again. Right knee back and bend, left leg stretch, stretch your back up. And last time again. Right leg stretch, left knee back, and relax. And hold your feet, bring your feet close to your body. And let's end this with butterfly again. Bring your knees up and down and let the butterfly fly. Stretch your back, bring the shoulders back and down. Eyes of the elbow look in my direction, back is straight, and then you shake your legs. Shake it and hold yourself very tight on your feet. And relax. Put the feet on the ground, knees looking up. Hold yourself with your hands behind you and shake your legs. Then bring your feet closer to your body. Maybe your toes looking slightly over your mat. And push yourself up in the squat pose. Pull the palms together and put the left knee to the left elbow and the right knee to the right elbow. Then let yourself sink in this posture. And imagine your arms are one long wooden bar between your legs. See that you really let your hips sink. Stretch your body up again, right? So if you sit here, you start maybe here and push the elbows into your knees that you can straighten the back. Straightening the back. Elbows pushing against the knees, and that is straightening your back. Now you feel it in your hip, right? Hold it. Some people cannot sit that. Wait. They have to sit like this. Let's come back to the blanket, make a roll, and put it under your heels. Right? That's a good solution. If it's too shaky when you are just standing on your toes. That's the way. Yeah? You can have a bit shake from right to left. See if it's good for you. Always try to straighten your back. Keep these arms like a straight line and then slowly twist your hands, your finger showing my direction, finger showing down. Finger showing my direction, up, and showing to you. Just turn the hands right and left. Finger showing my direction, down and up. Just give it a turn. You feel that, right? If you have some more space in your wrists, keep the palms of your hands close together and push your arms down. You see that? Here's a bending, right? Hold it a moment and relax. Keep the power of your elbows against your knees where it is. Yeah? Keep the knee and the elbow very close and they're really pushing together. Put the hands on the ground. So what I see my index finger and my thumbs are showing a triangle, not close together, but with some space. On the ground, use the tips of your fingers. Let yourself sink to the front and keep your arms bent. Your arms are not straight, your arms are bent, because you need a step for your knee to lean on. Use the tips of your fingers. Lean yourself to the front. And if you can, maybe you can lift one leg or the other leg. Or maybe, if you find your middle point, you can lift both legs. And you're in a crow. And you can also make a sound like a crow. And you come back. Wrist problems? Put the top of your hands on the ground and stretch your arms and push the center of your wrists in the ground. The anti-posture. Not palms on the ground, back of your hands on the ground. And just remain here. Put the right arm in front of your right knee. And when you inhale, stretch away your left arm behind you. And look onto the left arm. Change arms. Left arm is here in front of the left knee. Inhale, right arm straight from this arm away from you, diagonal behind you. And relax. Put the tips of your fingers on the ground. Lift your hip. And try to stretch your legs as much as possible. And Mike, stretch the right leg and left leg after each other. Right leg, left leg. Right leg and left leg. Right leg and left leg. And then stretch both legs if you can. If not, let them slightly bend. And when you exhale, relax and let your body sink to the front. And give it a shake. Just like shake your arms and your head. Shake everything, like wind blows into a willow. Give it a good shake. And then come to relax. Relaxed, still stand. And slowly roll up your spine. And now you're standing. I had one posture more, but we are ended. So, if you like to join our final relaxation, I can invite you to find a kind of like something to lie on, a mat or a blanket on the ground. It's a 10 minutes autogenic training. I guide you through your body. And if you don't want to listen to me, just like switch off the microphone. I'm gonna wake you up again after 10 minutes with our jingle that slowly slides in. And I'm not speaking again after that, because I don't want my voice being your wake-up call. So I give you the jingle again. And if you want to join, we need 1.5 minutes to switch off the light here and to give you some chance to find a blanket, comfortable seat, maybe some water, and with each other, if you like, in about 1.5 minutes. Love to see you soon in 1.5 minutes, if you like.
Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah Shivaya.
And at first I say thank you to my body. Thank you, my body. You're great. Thank you, breathing. Thank you, my mind, that you made it possible to do some exercise and they're gonna help me to remain as beautiful as I am. But now I can relax everything I flexed and stretched and moved before, just like I can let myself really drop into the ground, let go all the thoughts and all the strengthening of the muscles, all the ideas, let go all of the dialogues, let go of everything that is not present right now. With every exhalation, let one part of your body sink deeper in the ground. Let your heels and your legs sink in the ground. Your hip, your upper body. Let your shoulders sink in the ground. Let your head sink deeply, heavy in the ground. And your arms just fall to the sides. And when you exhale, relax even the inner muscles that may still hold something that is not needed right now. Let your jaw hang where you want to hang. Feel your tongue slipping into the tongue socket and relax. And feel your eyes becoming heavy and sink deeply in the eye holes and relax. And feel your eyebrows relaxing and your forehead. And give it a last very deep and loud exhalation sound to relax the rest muscles of your body. I relax my feet, my toes, my heels, my ankles, my shins, my calves, my knees, my thighs, and my hips. I relax my feet, my toes, my soles, my ankles, my calves, my shins, my knees, my thighs, my hips are relaxed. I relax my belly, my chest, my shoulders, my neck, my back, my shoulder blades, my spine, and my vertebrae, my belly, my chest, my shoulders, my neck, my back, my shoulder blades, my spine, and my vertebrae are relaxed. I relax my fingers, my hands, my palms, my wrists, my forearms, my elbows, my upper arms, and my armpits, my hands, my fingers, my palms, my wrists, my forearms, my elbows, my upper arms, and my armpits are relaxed. I relax my face, my chin, my lips, my tongue, my teeth, my eyes, my nose, my eyebrows, my forehead, and my ears, my face, my chin, my my lips, my tongue, my teeth, my jar, my nose, my eyes, my eyebrows, my forehead, and my ears are relaxed. I relax my head, my skull, my hair, my brain, my thoughts, my mind, my spirit,
Shivaya. Om Namah 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 Shivaya.